Our bard wrote 37 plays with a hey nonny nonny and a fiddle dee dee. 154 sonnets flowed as easy as breath for none less than beloved Queen Lizabeth. If he had written about Cheney or Bush or Toxic Tom Corbett or a Limbaugh named Rush, his words would ring true or tragic or wry, with a hey nonny nonny and a fiddle dee fi. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, hell. He farmed right next to that fracking well. He made rich men laugh, but the last laugh's on him. Did he regret selling out as his eyes grew dim? Something's rotten in Denmark, rings false to mine ear, with a hey nonny nonny and a warm glass of beer. For Dane's power from hydro and solar and wind, and free love is the norm, so nobody's sinned. Out, out, damn spot, cried the Lady Macbeth. Out you two puff, wast Dick and Jane's request. New math and school standards left no child behind, yet stifled critical thinking of any kind. Gone are the teachers of music and art. Forsooth, libraries close early, and many state parks. Budgets help big business to re-elect our dumb-Gov. Who needs education with no futures, my love? Once more into the breach, dear friends. To our overworked troops we should make amends. With a hey nonny nonny, admit our freedom's not free. So let's find our vets jobs and show 'em empathy. Make love, not war, we screamed in our youth. Now silver-haired age brings a deeper truth. Against Viet Nam, but pro-World War II. Pray thee, brave good sons and daughters, to thine own selves be true. I am one who loved not wisely, but loved too well. Othello done in his wife under Iago's spell. With no shelters existed from domestic abuse. 'Twas a man's right to explode with a very short fuse. Now there's hotlines, rape centers, P.F.As, and such, and men who with their feminine sides stay in touch. But CSISVU's a most popular show. Women entertain us as victims, Madonnas or hoes. Our bard wrote 37 plays with hey nonny nonny and a fiddle dee dee. Merely 9 stanzas later, not in iambic pantam, I wrote contemporaneously like our muse-crazed man, with a hey nonny nonny and a fiddle dee dum. Not much has changed, but don't go away glum. Our planet still turns with a midsummer's night's glee. We've got time, but oh Lord, what fools these mortals be. Oh, Professor! Oh, Owen! Excuse me. Professor, excuse me, may I interrupt? May I interrupt your club meeting? For a minute. Oh, may I interrupt your picnic? Socializing's working, but the food addiction's still quite troubling. Time's money, so to speak, Doc. So why are we interrupting our precious rehearsal time? To what do we owe the pleasure? I'm here on behalf of the Dean. Hey, I'm screening content to uphold university values. I don't agree with everything these kids say, but they deserve their free speech. You've become a real mensch, dear. Only because you're a real wench, my dear. And I'm afraid I'm throwing in a wrench, my dears. I'm relaying an important message for one of your students. Is there a Jorge McPhee here? You mean Big J? He already made amends for that fence. Melissa, stop. I can take care of myself. What's the dean want with me? Now, shrink. I've got nothing to hide. Tell me in front of all my friends. Well, all right. The dean got a call from hospice about your grandfather. You're to go to his bedside immediately. Seems it's about his time. It'd be fastest to drive the faithful steward's van. Can a couple of us come along for support, okay? I don't care. Let's just get there.